Hey guys, it's Elena, and today I have a random Q&A video for you. So I asked for some random questions from you guys on Instagram, and you guys delivered these random questions here. So let's hop in. I have a few different topics here. The first one is regarding homeschool preschool. So let's see. What age did you start learning time? So we call it learning time with the kiddos. It's like homeschool preschool. Even my almost second grader still contributes sometimes or participates sometimes, you know. I think it was around 2.5-ish that I really started with the bigger kids. Bear turned 2 in April. He doesn't really super participate right now, and we've also been kind of really crappy at learning time lately. You know, we're living here at my parents' house with my sister, and over the winter, like, I was like really depressed, and everything's been really like super high anxiety and stressful, and like everything just kind of sucks. And so I've honestly put homeschool preschool time on the back burner. We rarely ever, like maybe every couple weeks, we'll sit down at the table and do some random stuff together, but I have been really bad about it. But anyway, when we do get together, Bear usually just like colors and cuts stuff with his little baby scissors. He hasn't really, I do some color stuff with him. He's not really catching on to colors just yet, but that's about the extent of what Bear's doing right now, and he just turned 2 in April. But I feel like right around like 2.5-ish is when I started more getting into it with the bigger kids. And then she also asked about resources or any recommendations that I have. Through our school district, our local school district, we have a Parents as Teachers program, and she comes and visits us like once a month and gives us little ideas on activities and stuff, and gives us lots of worksheets and stuff. That's usually where I get a lot of my stuff, is just through the Parents as Teachers program. But also, I'll leave a link down below to my homeschool preschool playlist for you guys. I haven't gone and like actually printed anything off in quite a while, but I might have some better sources on some of those videos. I usually just like Google, like if I want to do an activity with, you know, small, you know, like little sight words and stuff, I'll just Google like sight word worksheets for preschoolers and just randomly find stuff online. I don't really have like a particular site that I use all the time or anything. I don't buy anything. I don't spend the money on that kind of stuff. I just go on Pinterest and look for activity ideas, or just search for particular worksheets that I'm looking for. Question number 2, would you consider having a 4th baby? And if you guys have watched my videos and you know my story, after Bear was born, my doctor really highly recommended that we don't try any for any more kiddos, because when she got in there during my C-section, all 3 have been C-sections, she said the scar tissue was really bad. I do have a lot of contractions because I've had high fluids, polyhydramnios, with all 3 pregnancies, and so I get tons of contractions. And she actually said that my scar was starting to open up because I have so many contractions, and she was saying that if I did have another pregnancy, they would go in and take the baby as soon as I start having tons of regular contractions, which I literally have from like 20 weeks on in my pregnancies. So, you know, it would be really nerve-wracking and scary. Not that my other 3 pregnancies were not, like, having high-risk pregnancies over and over with the same issue, you know, and you know how bad things could be. Like my first kiddo, I was in the hospital from 32 weeks until 37 weeks, and that was with my first kiddo. Could you imagine if I had to go to the hospital and be in the hospital for over a month with Justin just at home with the kids, and like who's gonna take the kids to school, who's gonna watch the kids when Justin's at work, like all the things that he would have to deal with while I was stuck in the hospital if it happened again with after, you know, now that I have kids at home. We're so lucky that it happened with my first pregnancy and we didn't have to deal with that kind of stuff, but just all that like paranoia in the back of your mind about all the things that could go wrong, all the complications, and knowing what has gone wrong and knowing, you know, other possibilities. Like, I don't think I could handle another pregnancy, but I do kind of get baby fever every once in a while. I think I could totally do another baby, but I don't think I could do another pregnancy. And my husband has had a vasectomy, so unless magically things just grow back in that department, we don't plan on having another kiddo. How is the house coming along? So as of right now, we are getting really close. Carpet goes in this week. We've got the painting done, we've got the doors up, we've got some of the like random, you know, closets are done, and like we've got a lot of random stuff done, but there's also a few more little things that we're waiting on other people to do, you know, like the electrician finishing up with plugs and switches and lights and stuff. We have some done, but not everything. Like the plumber has to come back in and do, you know, the toilets and the sinks and whatnot. And I feel like the HVAC guy is pretty done. But anyway, so we have some things that we're waiting on others to do, and there's also a handful of little things that we are doing ourselves that need to be done before we can get like the fire department safety inspection, stuff like that. So, you know, fingers crossed, a couple weeks maybe. But it's kind of hard because we're so close and yet it still feels so far away, and we've been doing this for like 9 months, man, and it just feels like every time we start getting on a roll, something stupid happens and, you know, puts us back a week or two, and all those little setbacks really add up. I really thought we were gonna be in by the end of July, but we are not. Hopefully it's not too far away, and I guess, yeah, like a lot of things are done, but it's not totally ready just yet. Okay, next question kind of pertaining to the same thing. How is your mental health in this current life situation? So we are living at my parents' house with my sister and her family, and that has been really hard. You know, I get seasonal depression most winters, and it was really bad this winter. And I thought that once the sun started coming out and once springtime came and we could get outside a little bit more, that it would go away, and it didn't feel like it went away. So I feel like it's just, you know, just being stuck in this situation, not knowing when the end is coming, and also having the stress of living with an entire family and taking care of a household, cleaning a household for 2 families, and having to share the kitchen and the laundry and 1 bathroom with all my family and all the kids in 1 room and everybody staying up too late, and it's just been really stressful and not cool. And so yeah, I've definitely, plus the anxiety and worry about what step is coming next on the house. Is everybody in line to come when we need them to? How are we getting set back this time? Money, you know, we're spending way more than we thought we would in the beginning, you know, like all kinds of things. And we're only on 1 income this time. When we lived at the old house, before we paid the old house off, I was also working. So we had 2 great incomes, and we paid that house off in no time. And now we're gonna be paying a house again, and we only have 1 income. So there's a lot of stuff that brings a lot of different kinds of stress. And so it has been kind of crappy, and I really, really, really just hope that getting back into our own space with our own privacy and our own little family and our forever home, the home that we wanted, that we've created ourselves, you know, like drew up from scratch and picked everything on, hopefully we will be in a better mental space when we get to that point. All right, last question for today. Did you find potty training easier because you cloth diapered? And I just want to say right off the bat, potty training is my least favorite stage of having children, okay? I have a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 2-year-old, and potty training is literally the worst. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. And no, I don't feel like cloth diapering made them learn any quicker or anything like that. I don't feel like that really helped at all or had any influence or anything. Maybe cloth diapering helped me kind of navigate potty training a little bit better when it comes to like choosing products to use, like instead of just doing you know, pull-ups kinds of things. I knew that I wanted to use like some kind of cloth underpants or some kind of training pants. Like I knew that I wanted to do that. I wasn't messing with like disposable stuff, and I feel like that has been helpful and cool, and I wish that that was something that people kind of took away from my videos. Like, even if you don't want to like cloth diaper, maybe you've watched some of my potty training videos and you see that there are cloth options for potty training instead of using disposable pull-ups all the time. So maybe, you know, hopefully there's people out there who have seen some of those videos and at least took that little bit away, and instead of using disposable, you know, underpants and stuff, you can use, you know, like real cloth items that are going to absorb and then get washed and then use them again next week, you know. So potty training is hard. My middle baby has been really difficult with potty training. Aaron has had lots of regressions and lots of struggles with potty training. I haven't even begun with Bear yet because I fear that it's gonna be like how Aaron has been the past, 2-3 years. And I'm like, why even try if he's just gonna keep having accidents forever and ever? But Bear has been showing some signs. He tells me when he has pooped or when he's about to poop. I don't know if I've ever had him actually poop on the potty. I think Justin has had him poop on the potty, but I haven't actually caught him or got him to do that. But he will tell me when he poops in his diaper. And he's, he doesn't like run away or anything. He's very willing. He's like, Mom, poop. And he comes and tells me and he's like, okay, let's go get a new diaper. He's very cool about going to change. So he could probably totally start doing some stuff right now, doing some potty learning right now, but I'm just honestly not ready because I fear that it's going to be really, really hard like it was with Aaron. And I just don't want to deal with it right now while we're in this weird living situation. I'd rather just wait till we get to the new house and everybody's settled and in some kind of regular routine again. And then maybe we could tackle potty learning. But also, him being my last baby and me being such a big cloth diaper enthusiast, I am hesitant to move past this stage, to not be using cloth diapers anymore. That's I get all worked up about it just thinking about it because he is our last baby and that's one of the big things that's when you learn to go potty on the potty, you're not a baby anymore, you're a toddler, you're a big kid, it's a totally different stage. But also, on the same kind of topic, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with my whole cloth diaper stash. If you've been watching my videos, you know that a bunch of our stuff is in storage right now, and there's tons of diapers there in storage that I haven't used for months and months and months, and I can't wait to get them back out to, look at them and remember all the prints I have and get excited about cloth diapers again and be able to have access to my whole entire stash with many different brands and many different styles and all kinds of stuff. I can't wait for that. But also, literally probably just a couple months down the line, once we're in the house, I'm probably gonna be done with those diapers if Bear decides to potty train, and I do want to donate a bunch of them, but I don't really want to go through the hassle of having to sell them, stuff like that. But I would like to donate a bunch of them. But there's tons. There's just so many different types, so many different styles, so many different sizes, all kinds of diapers. I have so many cloth diapers, and it's sad because we did always plan to have 4 kiddos. And so I could have had one more baby to put those diapers on, but Bearby is my last one. And so when he's ready to learn the potty, we're done with cloth diapers, and it's kind of sad. But I will definitely bring you guys along. I'll film a video when I get all my diapers back and we're in the new house and I'm unboxing, unpacking everything to see what what we're gonna use and everything. I will definitely bring you guys along for a video so you can see all of my happiness and joy when I get all of my cloth diapers back. So anyway, that's it for the questions for today. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. If you have any questions for a future Q&A, let me know down in the comments below about anything, any kind of topics. We may be, in a couple months starting the potty training journey, and so I will be documenting that and how that goes with Barrett. Hopefully it goes easier than the last time, but we'll just have to see. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.